Yeah.
All right. One thing that we know will happen, it's just a matter of time, there will be an 18th week. I'd be stunned if there isn't. The only way there's no 18th week is if somehow magically everyone gets this thing buttoned up and everyone goes home and stays home and every player is sequestered in his own room away from any other family members. Because without a home market bubble, people are going to catch it. All it takes is one more game. Well, not one, because like the bye weeks, you still can maybe get some flexibility.
Right.
If it's a team where both teams involved still have their buys.
Yeah.
But 6 teams have already had a bye. Each passing week, there's going to be more. One game that needs to get postponed where one of the 2 teams has already had its bye. That's the first game that's going to land in Week 18, and it's coming. And the NFL has admitted, we want to get everything within 17 weeks, but it's there. It's got to be there. Otherwise, you cancel the game. That's your 2 options, a Week 18 or you cancel the game. They'll go with a Week 18.
No, I mean, it sounds like, yeah, they're certainly open to that. You're right. I mean, we're teetering on the edge of that is going to happen. That's unfortunate. Hopefully the last week we'll get everybody back on their P's and Q's, but I don't even know, like you said, I don't think that's really going to matter. P's and Q's or not, just any experts you listen to, yes, this is the time of year. We're seeing numbers go up everywhere to where I just don't know. No matter how good the protocols are, how strict you are, the virus is undefeated that way. You can't totally stop it.
As to the possibility of a home market bubble, that is something that I think continues to be the subject of a stare down between the league and the union. The league does not want to make a concession to the union to get all players to live around the clock for the remainder of the season in a hotel. The players don't want to do it. And the league thinks that the players eventually will want to do it if and when games are canceled. The union thinks that the league will do everything it can to keep games from getting canceled so they continue to have that face-off. Playoff bubble is being discussed. And I think by then, the union more likely to agree.
Right.
Players more likely to agree. They're looking at the possibility, Chris, after the wild card round, of everything being neutral site, with L.A. and Dallas being considered. This is from The Athletic. L.A. and Dallas being considered as locations for a playoff bubble. Now, I don't know whether it would be an AFC and an NFC or whether you just put everybody in one because, I don't know how long it takes to reset between games. My guess is they would have AFC and NFC bubbles because, the way the games go, you have one right after the other. Well, you got locker rooms. You're going to clear out the locker rooms and clean them and then bring everybody in. You need more time like they did in the NHL games. They had like 90 minutes between games. So I think there would be an AFC and an NFC, maybe LA for the AFC and Dallas for the NFC.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm all for that. That has to happen. I mean, to me, that will be like one of the downfalls of everything. If we play the playoffs where it's all over the place and everything, that'll leave a nasty taste in your mouth where if you're like, wait, one team played 2 games and now had to take 3 weeks off, so other teams who messed up and, got COVID or whatever, I mean, all of a sudden the playoffs get drawn out over 7 or 8 weeks, like that would be a disaster. Bubble for the playoffs, I really hope that happens. It's the only way, I think, to ensure just total safety in the most important part of the year for the NFL team. And, yeah, they'll have a little extra time to clear the field, like you said. But there's more than 2 locker rooms in these new stadiums, like in L.A. and Dallas, too, to where I bet you there's 4, 8, maybe even that many locker rooms that are pretty nice, one being like a crown jewel locker room.
Right. But if it's divisional round and beyond, you don't need multiple locker rooms, multiple games. It would be one game a day. It would be an AFC game
you're right.
on
That's all there is
Saturday
to it.
and an AFC game on Sunday.
As long as they do it that way,
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.